anybody can run a camera, get some muscle, found some bottom raw. I can catch up live at the tunnel. But there's an art to letting things happen in the right rhythm, finding that bond in violence. You watch any porn?
Bonding with violence. Is that
On a deeper level, probably. Love is violence, sex is violence.
is it?
Every interaction is violence, it's just a matter of scale. How much of something do we want to feel? Does it feel good when your lover takes your hand and you didn't expect it? Does it feel better when you grabs your nipples? Twists them?
What did Addison think about violence?
Go into it. Films you like, things he said. Tell me.
Is that right? Maybe we should.
No, not really. Usually I don't like switches. It gives us all a bad name. Addison was holding court at the bar. Could have left anyone, but he stuck with me. That was nice.
When you went back to his apartment, had you already decided to kill him?
No. We smoked some weed, drank some of the scotch. Lots of sex. Weed lights of birth. That's something knew it was me when I called that reporter. I told him Carol should work recovery Chris knew. Police had to figure out what it was.
What happened after?
I haven't come down yet. He asked me if I wanted to join him. I handed him the skillet.
Was that the natural conclusion of your arousal experience for you? The rough sex that you had, did it build in intensity? Was...
Sure. You always want to have somewhere to go. Pain is a release. The fear. That's what you want to play with.
So was killing Addison an extension of the sexual violence?
No, we were done. Wore ourselves out. We couldn't go for so long.
Then why did you do it?
It wasn't a soul. I was looking for it.
Was the animal a place that you had found a real connection with?
No. But there's always a moment where something might turn.
Into nothing, or into connection, or perhaps into deeper violence. About 6, 7, 8 seconds. Do you think that the person who killed those men could have been experimenting? Yes, we worked at the hospital. We had some training in anatomy, access to medical instruments.
I was squeamish if that's what you're asking, but it was exertion.
You did confess to a friend. You actually told us verbatim.
Ugh. We were all so fucked up at the time. The cops actually said if I confessed, I would bust my wanted a fake killer. Why would they care? Such a savage.
Did you think it was wrong to say that?
Other than being small straight guy a mile away. No one would go anywhere with him. Club is everything for guys who know what they're doing.
So the killer would be
Headlines, exactly. Squashed 1,000 guys, doing our souls, the right group to work out. I think he's looking
And then what would you do?
Then, you learn something. There's a connection.
What sort of connection?
That's a mystery. Complete vulnerability. He lets a master take him just across the line.
How?
How would he kill him? How long would he take? What would he use? What marks would he leave? Everyone in the scene such a their own thing. You'd have to ask him. Alan, I'm ready. Only there's no room for that. Jim, this is grown. Looks like they've narrowed it down to half the city.
They're all over medical. This smells like desperation. You got a real lead last night. Here.
baby was fine? Did you think you could make him feel better in the house? You remember the boys holding the baby? Did you think they were trying to help him? Make him stop crying?
Hey.
It's best for them to know the love.
Is it necessary to make him remember everything?
Maybe uncomfortable for us, but it would allow him to release his teachers of Brian in class and had no interaction.
You spoke to Brian's teacher?
Ms. Leland in class was what she observed.
Excuse me. She
bedwetting subsequent to successful toilet training. The most common cause is psychological trauma.
He's sleeping with his baby toys. Things he hasn't touched in years.
Emotional regression can also be a marker for processing extreme stress. Is there anything else? Prescribing a low dose of desmopressin for the bedwetting.
You want him to take a pill?
It's important he doesn't develop behaviors that place him in a regressed emotional state. And you need to set limits. If he wets the bed, make him responsible for washing the sheets.
Isn't that thing for punishing him?
You're helping him to deal with what he experienced instead of displacing it.
Brian never mentions him. The other day we drove by the house where it happened. He watched it go by and blurted out, "I want pancakes." Is trauma really causing him to wet the bed? Isn't it possible making him come to a doctor's office once a week? Having some woman show up at his school and stare at him? Giving him pills? Isn't it possible that those things are making him regress? He's reminded every day that he's not normal. If he was at home, doing the things he used to do, kids get over stuff. Who forgets?
Mrs. Cash, children do not simply forget trauma. No one simply forgets.
Hey, thanks. I'm with the Bureau of Treatment. Bill.
Just getting here. Gonna get close.
I wanted to clear off my desk before leaving town, sir.
Judge's plane took off late, so you get a little reprieve.
The judge?
Director Webster was a judge before his appointment. He prefers his judicial title, which rules the protocol, takes precedence. He is a man who appreciates pecking order.
Did you know?
Judge is fast. Gentlemen, how long?
Putting it down, sir.
Brian? Did you hear me calling you? Brian, we don't stare. Remember? It's impolite. Look at me. You can come home.
Hey!
Yep, sick. She's ready. See you last week.
Sir, chopper needs refuel. Suggest suspending for the night.
All sectors suspend. Y'all start coming on in. Somebody, if you want to hear it.
No, sir. It's not.
Bad if you don't find one. Worse if you do.
I want to say I feel like we turned it off, bro. I don't think we don't want to waste something.
Going past here, I see children's bodies out of street beds, woods, vacant buildings. We 1,000 days before I can property. When we get any news of medicine on the road, I have no choice. Hey, we want to take it out of this. You don't bring the narrow things down half a year. I have no free command. You really learn from someone like him, Major?
We've also interviewed more coaching subjects.
Such as?
Ed Kemper?
Co-ed killer. They had 10 college girls.
6 actually, but he did kill 10 people.
What was he like to talk to?
Well, he's 6'9",
Oh,
so he could be a little intimidating to sit across from. With no guard, no sidearm, no cuffs. But you have to develop a level of trust. One day we brought a pizza in and had lunch with him. We're dividing slices while he's telling us how hard it is to sever a head. And this guy has hands like catcher's mitts. And he's sitting 3 feet away.
how did he do it? How did he kill them?
He picked up hitchhikers, drove them to a wooded area, and then stabbed and strangled them. Then he raped them and cut off their heads. And then he raped the heads.
Why decapitation?
He collected them as trophies. Kemper was the first to make us see these killers develop a sickening personal signature.
And we're learning these offenders from their fantasies very young. They practice dolls, animals, that escalates.
I dealt with my share of criminals from the bench. Most of them were bad from the start, even as kids. Runaways, stoners, never fitted. I always said when I had a juvenile I knew was bad, I wish I could put him away for life. Just see it in their eyes. Gentlemen, they keep a well-stocked humidor behind the bar that I turn a blind eye to.
Tanya. Hi.
I thought that was you. I saw you take care for a while now. I was I thought you knew someone calling me back.
I can say officially.
I was calling for
Looks like David and Matt just walked in. It'll be interesting to see how they take to this.
There's no reason for them not to want to know. Bill!
Hey, good to see you. Welcome.
This is us.
Sorry to miss first day of school. What are we starting with?
We're about to walk into a meeting with the county chiefs.
Chief Rennie wants our advice on how to focus the investigation.
Sounds good.
For instance, David Berkowitz, son of Sam, told us he was compelled to go back to a specific site where he had killed before, to physically relive the experience.
You interviewed Son of Sam?
We did. So the theory is, instead of trying to cover all of Atlanta, we concentrate on where we believe the killer may return.
We'll deploy teams to canvass previous abduction and dump sites.
narrowing our scope to these higher probability areas.
Get back over all the ground we've already covered.
Neighbors may have seen someone returning to a scene. Maybe something was moved or left.
You ought to assume it's one suspect. We got 18 cases spread all over Kingdom Come.
Somebody murders of the same age and socioeconomic range is highly improbable without at least some being.
Is that how we're going to proceed, Chief? Seems like we're ignoring a lot of possibilities.
Nobody say to rule anybody out. But let's focus on manpower.
Jesus kind of focus means recanvassing 18 abduction and dump sites, plus re-interviewing dozens of witnesses.
Oh, let's stretch your manpower.
We use academy recruits to fill out the teams. Only way would be able to even half-ass it. Based on this, I'm redeploying today's search to a previous dump site. Red Line Road, where we found Milton Carter's grave. 70 teams. See if this amounts to anything. Thank you, Chief.
I'd like to work his case. He's still missing, but I think we could do more than we did for him.
Of course. Mind if I run out your team?
I think I'll join the chief at the dump site.
Okay.
So he was last seen at the pool across the park. That was a long time ago. Do you remember it?
I've seen him. Give him a couple others.
You recall seeing him last summer?
Yeah, lots of times.
Are you out here on your porch 2 days a week? 3?
Well, if it's hot, I'm out here every day. So in the summer, I see everybody. Sometimes, get down. That house is
Right.
Sometimes I was ahead.
You and Jeter? He and Earl knew each other?
Yeah. Earl acts sometimes like Louie's big brother, take him around and stuff.
Where would Earl take him?
Yeah. That's right.
Do you know where else Earl might have gone that day?
That's all right, baby. They were the FBI, you can tell.
See? You want to hold it? Anybody else Earl might have gone to play with?
They used to hang with Batman.
Batman had the last name?
One do no good. He was one of them.
One of them?
He was right before Louie. His real name was Patrick Rogers. I ain't like him coming around here. He's too old for these boys. Anything else you can tell the man?
And he's enough to Red Line Road. About
Thank you so much. Let's get the address.
Guys, these remains are less than 100 yards from where Milton Carter was down 13 months ago. He's returning to his scene. What's the press doing here? Get down there and set it up further. This is now a crime scene.
Forensic show up yet?
We don't have a body retrieval unit. Troops will collect any evidence. Not Louie Jeter. Been out here too long.
But it could be one of the other three still missing.
Rose Farrell was wearing shorts when he disappeared.
What do you got?
I found these close to the road. A 10 shoe, 1 cigarette butt, a couple of porno mags.
Porno?
Yes, sir. Gallery penthouse. Here's tire tracks. Yeah, the vehicle knew where we found it.
Get this stuff into evidence bags and get some bars.
Yes, sir.
We need to get a real forensic unit down here. 3 bodies at one site.
It's one guy. And this is his graveyard.
He had a prior. Never would trace the trips off those nights. Longer. Runs his own business out of the Granite home. Short rap sheet. One incident of petty theft.
What kind of clothing? Personal items?
Tires. Seemed like he needed to set forward when he was 19. No prior assault. Just racial violence. Sound like our man?
This guy's confused.
Those are changes we can tie directly to a scene. We should just follow up.
Those magazines are developed women, not black children. Even if the labs are positive for semen, it supports nothing.
We have 3 bodies within 100 yards of each other.
There's no doubt the unsub's dumping them there. I'm just saying, before we drag in Pickett Yarborough, he's not a really good float.
Did we run his car?
White 1975 pickup truck.
No police that vehicle.
No, but utilitarian. He could keep a hunting kit without drawing suspicion. We could surveil him. If he smells us at all, he'll destroy evidence. We need to get warrants. Search his house, his truck. I think we should bring him in, even if it's just a little amount.
Yeah, you're
Clayton's third generation. He is. New York, Philadelphia, you name it.
Music lover.
But no cultural organization can flourish without benevolent donors like yourselves. You are the very lifeblood of our city. Yes, my wife wrote that last part. But it's absolutely true. These musicians are a credit to their community, to our city, and to the great state of Georgia. So please give generously and enjoy your evening. Thank you. Labs are back. No blood, but definitely seminal fluid. Gonna be a hard film. I'd hoped, since you gentlemen thought it necessary to pull me out of my wife's event, which took 3 months to plan, you'd have a more compelling argument. Sir, if I can explain our methodology, I'm an evidence man, Major Tish. You have no eyewitness account, no relevant priors, no evidence directly tying this man to any of the bodies. Sir, these types of crimes are sexually motivated. The men who perpetrate them are compelled to repeat the crime or to relive the sexual satisfaction by going to crime scenes and feeling that relief again. Finding 3 bodies over time and a clear-cut scene of self-gratification at the same remote site.
We're concerned that if we hear this surveil, the suspect will destroy the evidence we need to prosecute.
As intriguing as that sounds, I've never issued warrants based on radical psychological theories. My constituents trust that I'll protect their rights against unlawful search and seizure.
Ruby Jeter has been missing for 6 days. We've got no leads and the clock is ticking.
I'll grant your warrants, but I want no less. None. This must remain absolutely silent. Understood.
He can't know we've got his truck until we get him in the room. Hey! Send him around the block. I don't know, guys. Nobody for a while. We've got inspection on the way. If this is the
Right now, we better put together a statement because it looks like they got hold of it.
I'll let them know it's an ongoing investigation. We're in the process of IDing bodies.
I don't think so.